What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. Well, as some of you may know, I was actually on vacation about a month and a half ago and I was gone for almost 3 weeks. So I went to Romania and Spain and I was kind of planning on doing a couple of vlogs when I was away, just because I wanted to show you what I was doing, where I was and so on. Well, unfortunately I got a cold when I was away and I couldn't actually talk, so I kind of gave up the idea of the vlogs. But I had a lot of b-roll that I recorded hoping to do those vlogs, and I never got to share that with you, and I was kind of looking for an opportunity to do that. So today I'm gonna show you where I was and what I've done, and I'm also gonna show you how to make your videos better with video blogs. And of course, this video is being sponsored by videoblogs.com. If you don't know what video blogs is, well, it's basically a website that has millions and millions of videos that you can use in your project copyright free, like time lapses, backgrounds, and pretty much anything that you can imagine. So why do you need a website like video blogs? Well, sometimes when you're actually making a project, you just don't have the time or the equipment to do everything that you're planning to do. So for example, if you want a time lapse for a transition, well, you're gonna have to stay there for like 5 hours, but you don't exactly have 5 hours for that. And I'm actually gonna use some footage that I got from video blogs in the vlog that you're about to see, just so you can see how it can be integrated in your videos. You can also try video blogs for free, and if you want to check it out, I'm gonna leave a link in the video's description. Alright, so going back to my vacation, I haven't been to Romania in about 6 or 7 years, and there is no direct flight. So my flight was through Germany and I had to wait there for about 4 hours, I believe. And from Germany to Bucharest, it's another 2-hour flight, so definitely a lot of flying to get to Romania. So most of the time that I spent in Romania was actually in Bucharest, and Bucharest is the capital of Romania. I was actually born and raised in Bucharest. And Bucharest has a population of about 1.8 million people, so not as big as something like Toronto, but definitely a lot of people. So I had to rent out an apartment in Bucharest just because my grandma's apartment is kind of small and I didn't want to stay there. And that one was about 40 Canadian dollars a day, so definitely not that much. To move around in Bucharest, well, you can take a cab, you can take the subway, they even have Uber there, and everything is kind of cheap compared to North America here, so you can take the cab as much as you want. It's not gonna be that expensive, and you can pretty much get anywhere you need to get, even with the subway or the bus basically. From Bucharest I also went to check out Brasov, and Brasov is one of the most beautiful towns in Romania, at least in my opinion. So definitely check out Brasov if you ever make it to Romania there, because as I said, it's one of the most beautiful towns there. Now to get there you have to take the train or a car, and I chose to take a train just because it's much easier and simpler basically. So to take the train from Bucharest to Brasov takes about 3 hours, and I believe the train ticket was about 18-20 Canadian dollars. In Brasov I met up with some relatives, but the main reason why I actually wanted to go there was to go and check out Dracula's castle. And Dracula's castle is about 20 kilometers away from Brasov, so maybe a 45-minute drive. I didn't actually go inside the castle this time. I've been inside maybe 10-15 years ago, so a long time ago, but I remember they changed the furniture, so it didn't have the original furniture, so it didn't actually look like how it used to be like hundreds of years ago. But definitely the castle looks really cool from the sky. And that was pretty much my entire trip to Romania. So if you ever get to go to Romania, definitely check out the Parliament building in Bucharest, because supposedly that used to be one of the biggest buildings in the world. So definitely check that one out. I'm not even sure if I was allowed to record with a drone around there, but I did anyways. So that's one of the main attractions in Bucharest, and of course don't forget to check out Dracula's castle. And as you've seen for yourself, I use some footage from video blogs, and that's why video blogs it's useful, because you don't always have the time to record everything that you may want for a video. Alright, so from Romania I went to Spain, and Spain is such a beautiful place. So in Spain I went to Barcelona and met up a couple of friends, and just as a side note, that airport in Barcelona, it's one of the most confusing airports I've ever been to. Like nobody knows anything, there are no signs anywhere, it's just very confusing. Leaving the airport aside, Barcelona, it's such a beautiful city, and it's probably gonna take you like a week just to see everything there is to be seen in Barcelona. And there is a lot of stuff happening there, not to mention the food and the wine are so cheap. You can get a bottle of wine for about 99 euro cents, and that's about 1.3, 1.4 Canadian dollars, and that's just crazy. Also, there are so many scooters and motorcycles and bicycles, and everybody's outside all the time. About 95% of the restaurants that we tried in Barcelona were super awesome. I mean, the food was really good and not that expensive, and all the people that we met were super friendly. Getting around it's super easy as well, as long as you have Google Maps, but basically you just take the bus or the subway. We never had to take a cab for the 4 days that we stayed in Barcelona. And from Barcelona we rented a car because we were heading to Alicante, and we rented an Audi A3, and I have to say that was the slowest car that I ever drove. From Barcelona to Alicante it's a 5 or 6 hour drive, and we actually got to stop in Valencia on the way there, and there are a lot of toll roads. I believe we spent on toll roads the week that we were there about 140 euros. Anyways, that part of Spain, so around Alicante there, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in like the entire world. You have mountains on the right hand side and you have the sea on the left hand side. It's just something that you don't see every day. Since we were there at the beginning of October, the weather was also perfect as well. So there were about 28 degrees during the day and about 18 to 15 at nighttime. So like the perfect weather to just go all over the place. So if I would ever be to move somewhere, that part of Spain basically takes priority over anything else that I've seen until now. I mean, the food was awesome, the wine was awesome, the weather was awesome, everything was awesome about that part of Spain. And I actually speak Spanish, so it wouldn't be such a big change for me. So yeah, that was my vacation in Romania and Spain, and it was made possible thanks to video blogs. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did like it, press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.